Welcome back. You're watching HFO-TV.
Welcome back to HFO-TV. I'm Greg Frick, partner here at HFO Investment Real Estate, and today we get the pleasure of talking with our marketing director, Aaron Kirk Douglas. Hi, Aaron.
Hey, Greg.
And I'm sure most of the people out there have received emails, blasts,
Yes.
newsletters from Aaron. Aaron is the one that puts that together. And
You see my name a lot. You
yes,
just don't know who I
probably
am.
more than everybody else here combined, I would bet.
I'm the little man who sits in the back.
Not a little man in our eyes. Maybe you can give a little rundown on what kind of your history and how you got into this
Oh my gosh.
crazy field.
Well, was a journalist when I went to the University of Oregon. I worked in radio and TV news. And that was so depressing with all of the blood and gore of the nightly news
Right.
that
Try to get something a little bit more uplifting, like
I
real
left.
estate.
I left and I went to municipal court, which wasn't really that much better. And I worked with lawyers for years and years. I did divorces in Seattle with a family law attorney.
That's right.
And then I went to a major law firm in Seattle called Lane Powell.
Okay.
And then I transferred here to Portland with them to be back
But you're
in
from
Oregon.
Eugene originally, the Eugene area.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
And I went came back to Portland as the marketing person for Lane Powell. And that was in '97. And then I went to Barron Liebman and started that firm when those lawyers left Lane Powell.
Right.
And then I went to Miller Nash.
Right.
Barron Liebman only did labor and employment law, so that was
Very
that was-
specific focus.
right. And the larger law firms where they have 40 different practice areas and you're trying to market healthcare and environmental law and all these different things, it's just a lot more demanding, and it's hard to go out to the public with a message that we can do anything.
Right.
Because no one's really happy with that. You have to try to differentiate yourself from every other large law firm that does all those things.
That does anything.
Yeah. And then I quit and went to art school when I needed a break. So I made some documentaries and films and worked at the State of Oregon Film Office for almost 2 years. As a project assistant.
And what exactly do they do at the State of Oregon Film Office?
They're the ones that try to get projects like Portlandia and Grimm and
Gotcha.
Bridge and whatnot to come to Portland. And so we would put together photos of different parts of Oregon.
For
to
locations?
send locations. We basically did online location scouting for them, and I did that.
So what movie did you
while I
get?
was in
What
school.
movie were you instrumental in bringing here to?
None.
What
no.
TV series?
None. Me personally, none.
The Temp?
No.
Not
even.
trying to think of all the movies that were
think,
filmed in
we
Oregon.
spent so much time putting pictures together for these out-of-state producers, and
Right.
and they would be like, no. We had these random calls from people like in the middle of winter. Where can I go in Oregon to shoot a car commercial where you have rolling green hills? And you'd be like,
Oh, so
well,
yeah, so
it's the
people,
middle of winter. All the hills are dead here.
Right.
I don't know what.
so people think it's just movies, but it's commercials and any kind of
Oh,
media.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
Because commercials are actually big money when you get a commercial
Right.
to spend money in a town. Yeah, so I did that, and then I got this job right after that. I think I came right from the film office to HFO.
I think you started as a consulting with we had a marketing person. You were helping on the
I
consulting
did
side.
that for a couple,
couple
I did that
months,
a
and
couple times.
What a great place, and I think you'll want to hang your shingle here. And that's been, what, 11 years?
Almost 11 years ago.
Wow, that's a long time.
I am your most senior employee
I think
in more
of-
ways than one.
Yes, of all the people here. That's right. What have you seen in the last 11 years in big changes in terms of how you market, getting that message? I mean, what has been the big, I know the internet and all that, but.
Well, aside from technological changes, I'd say the biggest thing that I've noticed, I was thinking about this the other day. I guess I like to think about Apple and how they changed design and how people, how Apple products became so ubiquitous that people really started seeing that as the design standard.
Right.
You get an iPhone and it's in this perfect box that you're probably going to throw away, but it's just the whole experience of opening it and what it sounds like and all the wrappers and that whole thing changed design. in such an incredible way. And I think that the materials for HFO over the years, our goal has always been to improve them and keep up with those changing design standards. And so I think that's the biggest change.
Well, for me, the thing I always try to grapple with is trying to connect to this generation, our generation, and there's the older generation than us, and then trying to also connect with kind of the younger generation and how they digest information, how they want to receive information is completely different than what we had before. And so how do you kind of handle both? It's been always, that's why I kind of marvel at the work you've done, is you've been able to kind of keep both engaged, which have to
well, and we have more things ahead that we're working on to try to help engage the new owners as the transfer of ownership takes place from one generation to the next. They're going to be looking to get their information in different ways than what we're using now.
Right. Well, there's always innovation. Always innovation.
There is. That's what makes it fun and interesting.
Well, thanks again for your service here at HFO.
Sure.
It's been a blast. And we'll see you again on HFO-TV.
Our entire office specializes in multifamily real estate, making HFO the largest multifamily brokerage in the Pacific Northwest. Your success is our passion. Build your legacy with HFO. Call 503-241-5541 or visit our website at hfore.com for more information.